Welcome everybody to the CircleONE Skins match at Leprechaun Hollow's Disc Golf Course. This is the 2022 edition, the second one. I'm your host, Jacob Arvidsson, joined by my good friend, Brian Papa Wolf Frawley.
It's an honor to be here. Super excited to watch this.
So a special thanks, of course, to CircleONE Disc Golf for sponsoring this, Jarvie Media for doing the filming and production, and of course the Leprechaun Hollow's Disc Golf Club and all they do for the Leprechaun Hollow's Disc Golf Course.
Yeah, buddy, beautiful course.
I'm excited to see these four touring pros attack this place. I know, Brian, you've had some experience on this course.
Got to play twice this year. Very excited.
So we'll see how they attack things. You know, there's a couple holes that are special.
Yeah, unique.
And make this place fun to play.
For sure.
And so it'll be good to see these guys go after a local course. What are you looking forward to?
First of all, I love the usage of land on the property. It creates some really unique shots. I'm really excited to see two of my favorite players in Andrew Marwede and Trevor Harbolt with their beautiful putting styles, both very different, but beautiful styles. I think we're going to see a lot of interesting putts come out of them. And every time you throw Reid into the mix, you get a little bit of fun. And my first time seeing Clint uncovered, so this will be great.
Absolutely. So let's go over the quick rules of the skins match. We've got $50 a hole.
Ooh.
So a pretty penny these boys are playing for. Every time they tie a hole, that $50 will roll over and push to the next hole.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rotating tee pad, so we'll see each of the four of them just rotating every four holes. Who's throwing first, second, third, and fourth.
Yep, I like that.
And then there's also going to be a couple of hole bonuses thrown in from our wonderful sponsors here and there for CTPs and Eagles and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is a great time to remember to like and subscribe. Always remember to do that, and we appreciate you watching.
So enjoy the coverage, and let's jump into it. So here is hole one at Leprechaun Hollow's 177-foot par 3. This hole is going to be sponsored by Grip 6 today. And definitely want to shout out to Trent Vanderkyle for the drone footage. So hole one is just a short little dinker, left to right moving hyzer shot. You'll see there's also a left-hand side, very skinny gap that we might see these players take as well. But basically, you want to put it out to the right, let it crash in, and the sand catches this very nicely. So I'm thinking we'll have a couple birdie licks here on the first hole.
Yeah, it's a great starting hole. People get warmed up.
So first on the tee, we've got Andrew Marwede from Alpena, Michigan, part of Team DGA. He is the 2020 River City Open champion, and he is a top putter on tour.
For sure. All around nice human, too. Had the honor of carrying his bag for a few holes of ledgestone. It's a pleasure. One of the heaviest bags on tour.
So Andy goes with the righty hyzer line to start, leaves a little high and catches the cabbage.
Up next, we have Clint Calvin from San Diego, California. He's part of Latitude 64. He is the 2018 US ADGC champion, and he's got a good amount of career wins. Excited to watch him.
Looks like Clint's also lining up the backhand line here. Going to try and swing it out right and dump it in.
Yep. Oh, roll at it. That's nice.
The added roll is a great bonus, but either way, that was a good shot.
Love the soft landing that the sand provides, too. Really is a great first hole.
Next up on the tee, we got Trevor Harbolt from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Part of Team DGA as well. He is the 2019 Kentucky State Champion, and he's been a pro since 2006.
Yeah, he's a wonderful human. Great to get to talk to him every now and then when he gets through Michigan. Loves his Michigan homies.
And he's a member of Team Great Lakes Disc as well.
Yeah, we're honored to have him join us this year, and he's throwing his breaker off the tee right away. His narwhal breaker. Very excited to have that this year.
Your very own Reid
We have Reid Frescura from Holland, Michigan, a member of Team Discraft, the 2016 D-Glow champion, and skip shot extraordinaire. Maybe you've seen his video from Ledgestone a few years ago. He is also a lefty, so it's going to show us a couple different looks here. He's going to go with the forehand approach here. Love to see it. Probably a zone, if I was going to make a bet, but it looks kind of thin. Oh, that's a Big Z Raptor.
That is a Raptor. He's going to try and crash this thing in hard, and he looks like he did it well, even went a little deep.
Yeah, settled nicely, though. It's always a pleasure when they settle nicely.
And that's well inside the circle. I mean, he's looking 20 feet right there.
Oh, Trevor's in the woods.
He is deep in the crap after grip blocking a tee shot slightly.
Yeah, a little bit aggressive with the breaker, but don't worry about it. He drops it in for the 2.
Well done. And that's the putting you were excited to see, Brian.
Yeah, he's got a wide variety of putts. I think he was down on the knee for this one. He's also a really well-known step putter.
You can't even see him in there.
Yeah,
you
he's
see
like
a
got
shape moving.
camouflage on or something. You can't even see him. But that's a good way to announce the split right away.
Absolutely.
The farthest putter makes it.
And we know Clint's just going to tap this in to push the hole. So these guys can just start thinking about hole 2.
Yeah, they're moving on right away. There we go, Clint, just throwing one in there. That's an easy push. And, more importantly, makes the next hole worth a little bit more money.
Next hole's going to be worth $100 now.
Love to see that. A little cart pushing through action right there. All right, so hole 2 is a 318-foot par 3, and this one is sponsored by First Reformed Church with a bonus $25 CTP from Torched. You want to hang this one as long as you can straight and have it finish just slightly to the right. My personal play is just go as straight as you can, as far as you can, and the putt will be there.
Definitely want to stay inside the fairway. That drone footage shot early in the season to show you guys the line, but middle of July here, it's thick off the fairway.
Yeah.
You want to stay clean.
There are multiple points where that's a 6-foot wide fairway.
And that is a beautiful shot from Clint. Picture perfect what you described, Brian. Right up the gut, keeps it clean. He's going to have a inside the circle putt.
Trevor's going to look to do the same thing. Imagine Trevor's throwing a rift. Almost settled down nicely.
Decent kick. He stayed out of the thick rough.
Interesting to see what line Reid goes with here, what disc.
Looks like a Big Z vulture.
Going straight backhand. He's going to keep it low.
You'd think he's going to try and run the basket here if he hits the line correctly.
Just floats one down there. It just gets a little bit of cabbage at the end there.
He's still right on the edge of the circle, though. He's in great position to challenge Clint for that CTP from Torched.
For sure. We can't forget about Mr. Marwede.
Forehand specialist. And he's showing us why. He's got a putt as well.
Yeah, we're going to have to pace off who's got the CTP. They're all pretty close there. Trevor's going to have that first shot. He's a little bit down the fairway, but overall, I think that was a pretty good approach session by all of those people.
And judging by how good of a putters these guys are, we're probably looking at another push.
Yeah, I think we're going to be moving on to hole 3 with $150.
Trevor gave it a chance from, looked like he was a little bit deeper than we thought he was.
Yep. Marwede knocks one in, and I assume we'll see Reid do the same.
Easy money for those guys. And it looks like Clint is picking up the CTP.
Yeah. Second hole's already got a little bonus item.
Even stuck in the ground a little bit there for him.
That's sandy ground.
So on to hole 3. Hole 3 is going to be sponsored by TNT Roofing. It is a 335-foot par 3.
You don't want to go deep.
No, you don't. That fence is OB. You basically want to throw it right. Righty backhand hyzer is going to be the standard stock shot here. You want to push as far as you can and give yourself a long putt. It's hard to reach this basket from the tee. So if we're going to see a birdie on this hole, it's going to be probably a 30, 40-foot putt at the closest.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see if anybody goes with a unique approach. I personally threw a roller at this shot. So Trevor does exactly what you should do and puts it inside circle 1 right away. What a great lead off.
We're talking it up like it's tough to get near the basket, and he proves us wrong in the first shot.
That's the best thing about commentary. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do?
Here's the roller. He's lining it up.
Is it up and down enough?
He cut it a little bit.
Yeah. Still going to have an open look. Little prayer shot right there.
He will have a run at it, so we'll see what he does. I mean, knowing how close Trevor is, he's definitely going to give it a bid.
Yeah, for sure.
Marwede with the stock hyzer.
Oh, little bounce off the rail. Stay in bounds.
He got bailed out there. That was on its way out.
It just shows you how good Trevor's first shot was.
Clint's going to try the same thing, it looks like.
He's got a bigger rim driver in his hand. I assume something very overstable.
Hangs it out right nicely.
Stay off that fence. Yup. Oh, and he's going to be a couple paces right behind Trevor. Put a little pressure on him, maybe.
I would think that Trevor's just inside the circle and Clint is just out, if I had to estimate. Here's Reid with a bid.
Oh! Point for metal, though. Point for metal.
Great bid from probably 85, 90
85,
feet.
yeah. That's what I was thinking right away. Josh Wood sighting.
And he's got a look as well.
One of the best putters in the game. Oh.
Gave it a scare.
Yep, just a little bit excited.
So as suspected, Clint is just outside the circle here.
He's got it lined up. Oh, just a little short, which leaves the window open.
You think maybe some nerves here early on hole 3 for Clint?
I mean, that was a $150 putt or a $75 putt if you want to look at it like that.
So Trevor with a chance at $150. Oh,
No.
sneaks it in the side.
Puts that in the gas tank. Loves it.
Corner pocket for Harbolt, but he is on the board with our first skins of the day. Clint obviously with the first money of the day, but first skins for Trevor.
Love to see it. We're rolling into hole 4 now, which is 270 feet. It's a par 3, beautiful shot. And this one's sponsored by Tanglewood Winery. One of the coolest shots on the course, in my opinion. It looks a lot easier than it is. This really narrow green area really wants you to force a straight long shot, and then you have a rising final 60, 70 feet, which does bring in a lot of challenge.
The backdrop on this hole, if you run the basket and miss, you're probably going 60, 70 long.
Yep, as soon as you get past that basket, you have a little turtle back, if you will. Reid sneaks through there.
Reid says, thank you very much. I'll just park the hole. Makes it look much easier than we just described.
Yep. That buttery forehand. Settle. Oh, and that's what you warned him about. There's some drop off behind there.
He is way back now. He is potentially outside circle 2 back there.
Oh, I think he was for sure.
But he gave the basket a scare.
Yeah.
Clint going turnover.
Oh, come on, baby.
Gotta get there.
That is a great shot from Clint. But again, same thing.
Not enough space to land. Those pine needles in the sand do make it a little slick right there. You're gonna get a farther skip than normal.
Yes, sir.
Trevor replicates Clint's shot, but a little bit slower speed, a little lower.
Oh, slow down.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and that still pushes him close to the edge of circle 1. That's how fast that green is.
So we know Reid's parked. Is anybody going to hit the putt to push the hole? Clint's got a decent look at
Yeah,
it.
it's, his ceiling is open. He's got enough room. Oh, that comes up just short. I like the line, too, though. Mr. Marwede's got a little bit of an obstruction.
He is completely pinched. You can see it as he leans way out, and he's going to try a forehand at it here.
Coming in. Coming in.
Kind of the fun about skins is you can do that. You don't have to make the comeback or turn it on, but
He knows Reid is guaranteed to get a 2 here, basically. Reid's within 10 feet. Trevor, the last chance to push the hole.
yeah, Trevor says, "Hey, let's roll this over to the next one to make sure."
Trevor, the early beneficiary of the first 2 skins being rolled over, he wants to continue that trend.
Why not, right? I think Marwede just stole Reid's putter there.
Playing some tricks on him.
A little bit of fun. The Touch twins having a little bit of fun.
All right, welcome back. Thanks Fisher Disc Golf for sponsoring the replays. Let's jump into hole 5 here. Fun shaped hole, 331 feet, par 4, short par 4, but a tough par 4.
One of the hardest par 4s under 350 I've ever played in my life.
Absolutely. This hole is sponsored by Torched. And Leprechaun Hollows Disc Golf Club put a $50 Eagle bounty on this hole, so we'll see if anyone can get a look. It's hard to get a look.
Yeah. So this is a very challenging pin placement. It is a touch shot off the tee and a touch approach, in my opinion. So that's always fun and exciting to see what these really talented touring pros do.
Andy throws first, gonna try and force the corner with a forehand. He hit the line well.
Yeah, let's see what's in front of him when he landed, though.
Yeah.
That's always the question on this hole.
You can put power behind it and push up the fairway, but if you push too far, you cut everything off on your second shot.
Yeah, there's no window.
Definitely a landing zone hole.
Oh, he likes it. Yeah,
Looks like a roller from Clint.
Yep. There's definitely options for that. Oh my goodness. That's got to stop. It's too good.
That's incredible, honestly.
That was too good of a shot. You don't say that too often.
So he'll at least have a look. Here's Trevor turning something over. Just got caught up on the corner there, but he drops into the sand pit. So the
It's
initial
not a bad
landing zone.
spot, right?
So Reid's gonna go lefty forehand. Looks like a roller again.
Into a cut roller.
I'm gonna guess that didn't go where he
No,
wanted.
no. Good smile on his face, though. Trevor's gonna have the first shot at the attack. For those of you that haven't played the course, there's 100, if not 200 trees between him and the basket.
The rare Harbolt.
Oh! And he just says, let's go around all of them, let's hit the basket, and then unfortunately, go OB.
This is an incredible shot. Like you said, there's about 200 trees between Trevor and the basket here. The guy basically only throws backhand, and he just steps up and puts it off the basket. I mean, that's 2 inches low.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully the cameraman's okay.
Great bid from Trevor. I'm still shocked we saw that.
Reid's got a window.
You got to think an extra $50 is in their head.
Yeah, why would you not want to go for it right here?
And with the gallery in attendance, you have to think that they know Clint is
So close.
close to the pin.
This is the shot that I want to see.
Great
Oh,
run.
He throws it safe, though. And look at Clint went past the bucket. But he sees it.
He's got a line. He's got to get low, but he's got a line. It's about 40 feet for Clint.
That is such a low ceiling. He can fall forward, though. Trevor hits basket 2 shots in a row. That's gotta be
Poor
frustrating.
guy. Two great runs from distance, and it's just not sticking for him.
Oh, Reid just never felt comfortable. Clint for the birdie look. He's got to assume that Andrew's going to make his, being inside of him. Oh,
And that is a little disappointing for Clint, being as close as he was off the tee with that incredible roller.
there's Mr. Smooth.
And it's actually Andrew Marwede who ends up with the skin on the hole.
Yeah.
2 skins after hole 4 is rolling over.
Yeah, that's $100 to his cookies.
The Cookie Monster himself.
Yeah, that was a great hole. Very exciting to watch. Very unique hole. Which brings us on to hole 6, which is 193 feet par 3. It's deceiving. It looks longer. It's a lot tighter in the summer. And you got to go as long as you can. And then at the last 10-15%, let's try to hyzer left for your traditional right-hand backhand player onto a slightly elevated basket. And this is sponsored by Beach Place, so thank you Beach Place for sponsoring hole 6. Look at that beautiful basket. Clint's up first.
It's with the standard putter shot up the middle, right-hand backhand.
Oh, almost lands on the elevation.
Straight through everything, and he cut in a little early, but that's wonderful.
Looks like Trevor held on to that one a little bit long.
But he's up there too.
Yeah.
He's right on the edge of the circle. He pushed through everything somehow. Reid's going to go lefty forehand.
Oh, got to settle. Oh, settled into a tree.
Looks like he went with a little bit faster disc than the first two. Maybe trying to play for a skip up to the basket.
Yeah, Andy won the skins on this last year because we all shanked.
And Andy throws it inside the circle as well.
It's a great shot.
Yeah.
That was smooth. Clint's parked.
Andrew's just outside of him. Trevor's got a putt at it. And Reid's going to have some fun. Maybe a little trick shot here.
Like you said earlier, the beauty of skins. He knows it does not matter if he misses, so he's going to give it everything he can to put it in.
Yep, why not run it? Leaves that one just a bit outside.
He tried. That was a tough angle. Kind of similar to Trevor's shot on hole 5. Just so many trees in the way. Throw up a prayer. This is a very good look for Trevor.
Trevor using his rangefinder to find out if he's outside 33 feet so he can step putt or not. That's how efficient he is with the step putt.
And it looks like they're giving him a hard time as well.
Yeah, why not? It's a little bit of fun.
Andrew says, I don't care. I'll just put mine in.
Clint, miss it.
Clint miss it. All right, well, that was a good push.
And we are on to hole 7. 177 feet, short par 3, sponsored by Off the Grid. And we've got OB in the fence area there on the right that you'll see. But basically, it's just a straight putter shot with a little fade at the end, or some people will throw the spike hyzer up into, there's a little gap in the trees on the right, and just kind of spike it in. But this is a hole where I expect to see at least one ace run and probably another push.
Oh, buddy. Perfect.
So Trevor's going with a soft putter shot. Bails out a little early, but he's edge of the circle on the left. He's pin high. You'll have a look.
Yeah, you can tell he's a little disappointed in that. He's throwing his black on black narwhal. Probably want to try to run that a little bit higher.
Reid testing the wind. No wind.
It looks beautiful.
And do you see where he's looking, Brian?
Oh, he's going real high. Does he have a grenade? He does have a grenade. Caught the cameraman off guard.
And that is long gone. We don't know where it is.
Oh,
Except it's there. It's right by the driveway. So 50 feet or so.
yeah, pushed a little bit right, but that's one way to take the trees out of it.
And it's nice in a skins match, giving the crowd a little bit to cheer about.
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of fun. Andrew with the more traditional shot. Oh, found some wood.
So Trevor bails out early, gets through for a putt. Reid goes over the top with a grenade, has a putt, and Andrew throws the shot you're supposed to throw and hits a tree.
So, Clint, door's wide open.
He'll go standard putter up the gut.
Finds the tiniest tree in all the land.
So this will be interesting.
Who's gonna make their outside the circle putt?
That one got me last week, too.
Yeah, nobody is parked here. Clint's first to go from probably 55.
Oh, that's smooth. Oh!
That's tough. Lot of chains on that one, Brian.
If the camera's on, feel free to use my face, because I am shocked that fell out. That touched 9 chains and fell out.
So if you're Clint, you're very disappointed right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a skin yet, so I'm sure we're on hole 7. It's building in his mind a little bit, and to see that spit out, that's tough.
Reid tosses one in from the second furthest, so that leaves Trevor and Andy to make the push. Andy's like, no worries, I got that.
One of the best putters on tour, that's not going to phase him.
For sure. Well, 7 just finished up, which means we're headed to hole 8. Hole 8 is a par 4, 441 feet, and this is sponsored by Short Acres Disc Golf Club with a bonus $50 ego bounty from Leprechaun Hollows Disc Golf Club. It's a beautiful, long, tight tunnel shot, and just when you think it's over, it gets tighter and turns to the right. which is just really exciting. You want to throw something that's going to stay as straight and as long. More importantly, have no skip off the tee unless you are skipping towards that tunnel. So you want to play that, to land and settle so you can aim down that tunnel and have a good second shot approach there. These guys, on the other hand, they're just probably going to throw it as hard as they can and make us look silly for making the comments.
Reid famous for going off the basket on this hole last year, which is incredible in and of itself. So he's going to be disappointed with that release there. And he's trying to go flip up forehand. That bails out right early as well.
Yeah, that's going to leave him pinched on that second shot. Clint's got to be feeling it right now. Wants to get a number by his name. Maybe besides the $25 bonus. Don't get me wrong.
Maybe a little anger being taken out on this shot too. And that's a little turned over.
Man.
Maybe a magnet on the right side of this fairway.
Yeah. Trevor's watched all three of his competitors leave it short and right. Let's see what he can do.
There's a headwind or something.
And there we go.
Yeah. All right. So we're all going to be playing from the right side when we get up there.
And like you explained in the flyover, Brian, the right side is not really where you want to be off the tee.
No.
And he gets fancy with a cut roller, and he's going to be further in on the right. He's not going to like that.
Well,
Trevor is found a little nook over here. He's going to go back to the forehand. Again, very rare for Trevor.
You think he's going to try a cut roller like Marwede?
I think he's going to try to get up in the air.
Yep. Right. Good call.
Ooh, makes your cameraman move a little bit. That's always a good shot.
He went up the back door gap. There's a local route there on the left side. So he's going to give himself a circle 2 look.
Yeah, for sure.
And Clint has punched all the way through the right side, gotten all the way into hole 10's fairway by the driveway, and he's actually going to have some semblance of a look up the driveway to approach hole 8's pin from the backside.
There you go. Puts himself just on the circle's edge. Got hit up by a little bit of brush there.
Another cut roller out of the crap from Marwede.
I think he's just having some fun, and that's what we like to see. Reid's drive pushed him all the way up there. Again, a little bit tucked in, but he found the alleyway.
That's a great approach.
Yeah, that's going to be a tap-in birdie for him. Put a little bit of pressure on Clint and Trevor to make their putts. Ooh, and Trevor's just a little bit short.
Right on line, though.
Yeah. All right. The miracle shot over the road, leaving him a...
This is to push the hole.
That's got to feel good. Might not be money in his bank, but it's making... No money's going anywhere else.
Exactly. Money is still on the table on hole 9, and especially after hole 7 spit out, seeing the disco in the basket feels good for Clint.
Yeah.
So we're jumping over to hole 9. We got a couple more skins on the line after a couple pushes. This one's brought to us by Cusack Music. It's a 370-foot par 4, and you got to split the demon trees, as I call them, at the beginning of the hole.
So tight. So tight.
Push all the way up another narrow fairway. This is your dream landing zone. And then we're approaching an elevated pin here.
Yeah, it's not short.
No, not short by any means. If you're on the low side, you're probably looking 10, 11 feet in the air.
Easily.
And one of the best players in the world is smacking a tree 16 feet off the fairway.
Yeah.
So it can happen, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel bad for hitting the next one down the fairway.
Like we were saying, this is the gap you need to hit off the tee, and it's daunting.
Yeah. Yep. There we go, 2 for 2. The gap is more important than distance. If you ever get a chance to play this wonderful course, may I suggest a putter off the tee.
I like it.
On the right.
It's up there.
It's on the right, left side, middle.
So Trevor and Reid are probably licking their chops here, thinking Marwede and Calvin are way out of position.
Oh, just a bit inside, and that's not a fun kick when you go left that hard.
He beat the first 2 that the other 2 failed to beat, and then he hit something else and got probably a worse kick than Clint and Andrew did.
Reid's got the Big Z Raptor in his hand again.
He loves this for a roller.
I think we're going to see it. Oh, he jumps over the stump. Get off that tree.
Who put that tree there?
Well, he got the farthest down the fairway.
So y'all on your second shots.
He got the farthest down the fairway, and he's probably the only one in the actual fairway.
That's also true. I don't think anyone's going to get the $50 eagle on this one. I mean, you never know. Something crazy could happen. But it would be the best disc golf shot I've ever seen in my life if somebody did that.
And Andrew Marwede is just pitching out to throw his now third shot, which is an incredible third shot.
Wow.
And he's up by the pin.
Yeah, on the backside of CircleONE, it looks like. So he got some distance out of that tight gap.
So not that par really matters in a skins match, but after a terrible kick and having to pitch out, Marwede's still putting for par. Looked like Clint had to pitch out as well. Trevor might have a miracle shot of some sort.
The third time we got to see Trevor maybe throw a forehand. And this is very exciting stuff. Oh, maybe not a forehand.
It's a roller, and it's moving.
Oh, almost got the cameraman.
Jumps off the rocks, and that's actually a great second shot from Trevor. That'll give him some look at the 3.
Especially, like we said, in skins, that's going to give him... Ooh.
And there is OB over there where the gallery is standing, but Clint stays in.
Man.
You guys got a mini?
Reid did not come prepared
Here, bro.
with a mini. He has to borrow one.
Better use them both.
I think that's great that his competitors threw ones at him. They were much kinder than I would have been.
So second shot, he goes with the forehand roller.
Letting gravity do some of the work.
It's not a good sign.
Yeah, there's definitely a nice slope on the back end of that fairway. He's trying to use it to his advantage. Got caught up, though.
Ooh.
That's off the bottom of the cage, it looks like.
Yeah.
Good bid from Clint for the 4. Reid for the 3.
Settles for the tap-in 4 at least.
No?
The last one, basically, to... he's the last option at a birdie to win a skin here.
Come on!
Whoa, great backboard.
Just low.
Yeah.
Bro.
I have a feeling we're chopping this one up.
So Clint taps in.
Definitely missed that the first time I
We know Reid and Trevor are parked.
Andrew, just for fun, was like, I can tie 2. Oh, just a bit outside.
And even when he's lining that putt up, you know he basically knows it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Reid and Trevor aren't going to miss. Reid already hit it, so we already pushed, and Trevor just wants to putt on this basket for fun.
Yeah, why not? It's a giant elevated basket. Give it a shot.
had to figure it out. Scoops?
Being a gentleman,
Thank you.
and Reid his disc.
So that concludes our front 9 coverage. Thank you so much for watching. We'll check in here on the leaderboard. Clint coming in at $25. Andrew's at $100. Trevor at $150. And Reid still yet to land any money.
Yeah, but he's the only one to throw a grenade.
That's true, and that counts for something.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll wish him better luck on the back 9. But special thanks to our players, Andrew, Clint, Reid, and Trevor. Loved having you out here. It was a pleasure to watch them play. Of course, thanks to the Arvidsson family, Beach Place, you, Brian, CircleONE, Cusack Music, and all the other sponsors that are scrolling through here. Appreciate all you guys and everyone that put in the time to help.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great to be here. Remember to like and subscribe, folks.
And don't forget to tune into the back 9. We will see you there shortly. But before we go there, we've got a giveaway. And we've got this beautiful Wonder Bread stamped Reid Frescura Buzz.
Yeah, that's an ESP Swirl Buzz. Look at the back of that. That's got some good coloration all the way through it. That's a beautiful disc.
Green and purple, of course, complete with Mr. Frescura's signature.
Very kind of him.
So we will be shipping this out to one of you. All you need to do is comment in the YouTube comments right below after you've liked and subscribed, of course.
Always
and
important.
We want you to comment with the name of a pro you'd like to see out here next year for the 3rd edition of the Skins match. And we also want to know what hole on the front 9 you specifically want to see them attack. So like, subscribe, comment below with a pro and a hole you want to see him play, and you might win this beautiful disc here signed by Reid. Thanks for watching.